Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing to share with you guys. Actually, there's quite a bit of stuff here, so it might not be a super short video. So this stuff was sent in by Ben. Thank you very much, Ben. I didn't initially understand, so I pulled it out of the box. I have not pulled this stuff out of the wrapping yet. This is stuff that was sent by a viewer, so this stuff is on loan to me. It will absolutely go back to Ben when I'm done. But he sent me some stuff that I was requesting on my list of, what I wanted to review, which is always updated in the community tab on my channel if you want to check it out. So thank you very much, Ben. Thanks to my generous patrons who are supporting me. There's a link for Patreon right down below, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. So there's a note here, and yes, there's a couple of things that I was asking for, and I haven't read this yet. That's funny how this one made it full circle. That's great. I'll share this one with you. And then it says, also, as a thank you, I made you a custom titanium MC coin. It is anodized black and then laser engraved with your logos. Hope you like it. That must be what's in here. So that's awesome, by the way. Thank you very much. This must be his, it says knife mods, laser work, EDC gear. So make sure that you check him out. Absolutely. That is really, really cool that you did that. I love stuff like this, so that's really, really nice. Yeah. Oh, sick. That's awesome. Holy crap. How do I open this? I want to see it. Oh, there's a lip right there. Man, look at that. That's killer. Oh, wicked. That is sick. I love this, man. Oh, that's really cool. I've only had coins done one other time. He didn't tell me he was doing this, but that's beautiful. That's really cool. I love this coin. And, I like the other coins that were done for me. I've just not seen the logo done in silver and black like this. It just looks really cool. Well, thank you. That was extremely nice. So what we have here, I think some of you will find this interesting. These are old and rare ZT knives. And some people get frustrated with me for reviewing things they can't buy, and I like to remind people, I'm not the Home Shopping Network. I'm not guaranteeing that you can buy everything you see on my channel. That's not what I do. Sometimes I like to look at knife history, right? Even if it's long gone, just for my own, as a knife enthusiast, I like to learn, and if I can bring people along with me in that process, even if it serves no benefit, right? Like, meaning it doesn't, the path does not end with acquisition for everyone. It's still interesting, right? So I'm gonna take a look at this. Apparently, this was the, I reviewed this, but it's been customized, apparently. This was the ProTech Mordax button lock that I reviewed, on my channel, like the exact one, not just the model, right? Because these are long gone. I know people are going to wonder. Man, these are awesome. I really should have gotten my hands on this when I had the chance. So this is titanium, and then he has customized it, which is sick. That's funny. This was years ago that I reviewed this exact knife, and I was, in the old dungeon. So that's really cool. ProTech, you need to bring this thing back. This is awesome. And you know what? Consider doing a thumb stud variant of it with no flipper tab. That would be cool, and people would definitely get on board, especially if you did it in Magna Cut or something. Okay, so what we've got here, there's definitely one that I prefer. Yeah, so this is the ZT0600, and it's a limited edition. Hold on, I'm going to be really careful with this. Boy, it's kind of a big knife. Oh my God. I have never handled this knife. Look familiar? Yeah, it should, because it's an RJ Martin design. If you saw my recent, in fact, here. God! Look at the freaking blade stock on that. That is... Hey, ZT, come on! Why don't you make stuff like this anymore? So, if you guys remember my recent Shirogorov purchase, it was a Shirogorov RJ Martin might look a little bit familiar in profile, right? R.J. Martin's designs, even though they are just the most knife-looking knives you've ever seen, they're actually pretty. You can tell them out. You can pick them out from a crowd. The blade stock thickness on this thing is freaking massive. So these were special edition. I don't know if this was part of the factory custom thing. Look at the pocket clip on this. ZT doing a milled titanium clip. Look at this. 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 This is just nice. What was the steel? B75P. I have no idea. They made a decent amount of them. I'm sorry, the serial number is 0630. The texturing on this is freaking beautiful. Look at that. Carbon fiber inlay. Detent is, curiously, for a ZT, it's on the lighter side, but can obviously still flip it, no problem. And the action is, yeah, it's fall shut. Or at least the drop shuttiness is drop shut. How do you say that? The closing action, I guess. So the only thing that I don't like about classic R.J. Martin designs is the recurve, right? That's why I went for the Shiro RJM soft overkill, because there was no recurve on it, right? What are these normally called? The Q36 or something? I can't remember what the heck the thing it's based on. But here's another example of something that ZT did in the past in collaboration with somebody. I don't understand ZT's current thing. I don't know if they decided we don't want to do any more collabs. We want to do all our own in-house stuff, and that in-house stuff is going to be really tiny and kind of weird for the most part. And you know what? If it's working for ZT, then more power to them. But I miss this stuff. I miss the collabs. I miss the factory customs. And you know what? I think there's going to be plenty of people saying, well, if they brought that back, it would be really expensive. Okay, right? Maybe there's not as powerful a market for it. Maybe they can't make as much money off of it, right? But these bigger, they don't have to be massively overbuilt. It doesn't have to be like the Mud or the 0300 series. But some of these just more heavy hitter frame locks were really cool. And this is an excellent, this is a much more expensive version, right? But it's an excellent example of that. Now this one here is the same thing, but I think this one might actually be even more rare. Yeah, it's the same thing with a black blade. Oh boy. It's about the same on the detent. What the heck is the steel on these? They both say B75P. Is that the steel? I've never heard of it. Wait. No, hold on. Does it say? Am I just blind? I don't know. Obviously this is not a review. If you don't know, if this is your first time joining me, this is not a review. This is me unboxing something and handling something that is part of the past, but it's the very first time that I have ever experienced it. So, I don't know. The action on both of them is just amazing. As far as disengaging it and the closing action, I guess. Yeah, it's really, really good. Texturing, it's just freaking beautiful. It's so beautiful. This is a really, really cool production knife and would undoubtedly cost a ridiculous amount of money, now in 2022. I don't know when these came out. Was this 2004? Judging by the box, it's been a bit, right? Is there a date somewhere? It would be interesting to see. I feel like this was 2014 or so. I just can't remember. Well, interesting, definitely. I've been wanting to look at these for a very long time. In fact, you guys have probably seen these things pop up on my, most wanted list for a while now. It's been over a year that I've been requesting these, and finally had somebody who had not one but two in perfect condition. This gentleman will likely receive offers for these. I'm sorry. Now that people know who you are and you gave your business information, you're going to have people probably inquiring about them. But yeah, they're very rare. They're very expensive. If you do see one on eBay, they tend to be for a lot of money. But we're still I want to talk about them because it's just an interesting time period in ZT that we should not forget about. And I like to bring this back up periodically. Turns out there's more than just me who miss these days of ZT. Yeah, you'll get the full comprehensive video a few weeks down the road. Now, Zero Tolerance does still have some models that I really like, including the 0393 GLCF, the 0640. They just did a really impressive sprint run of that. That's the Emerson, which is weird that the Emerson collab is awesome. They still do the 0562 Ti and CF, which are great. That big 0308, which is kind of on the same family tree as the 0300 series. And they might have a couple others. They still do some cool models, right? They're still kind of hanging around there. But I feel like more of those and less of the weird little teeny tiny thing that they did in copper here recently. Like, I don't know who that's for. But less of that and more of the stuff that, makes us think of ZT, I think would be awesome. So I'm going to link Zero Tolerance knives in general right down below so you can check out the stuff that they currently have available, because like I said, they still definitely make some good stuff. They've just made some really questionable choices over the last 8 years. So anyways, thanks so much for sending these in as loaner items. Can't wait to talk about them. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like. So check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.